Hello, thank you for stopping by this video. My name is FJ and I want to share with you my budget for November 2025 since it's already the end of the month of October. Here I just want to share with you how my November front page is like. It's a simple bullet journal design. There goes my month header, and then I numbered it from 1 to 30 for the month of November. And then I'll be writing down my mood, my sleep, the steps that I take, because I haven't been really exercising lately, so the least thing I can do is just record the steps that I take each day, and then highlights of the day or things that I'm grateful for. On this side of the page, I might put up some habit trackers, but I haven't thought of any yet. I might just copy what I had from October. Then the next page is straight to my budget system. So this is what I call my cash breakdown or cash budget. So this is a layout of how I budget for the month, but each category has a weekly amount depending on the total of each month. So for example, for bills right here, you can see that I have the totals here. This would be the totals of the month. Now these are all estimations, and I estimated these from last month. So I'm going to show you, for example, on here, week 2 has the least, well, aside from this one, but that doesn't really count. Week 2 has $2,022, so I kind of based it off of that week and just budgeted from there. So this whole monthly budget is based off of $2,020 each week. So if you calculate that, right, so 2020 times 4, that would be about $8,080. And as you can see here, the total so far is $7,258. Now the rest, when we have extra, it will go to the savings challenges. So let me go back to the bills and show you how this goes. So first we have the bills category. Now, like I said, I based it off of our monthly paycheck, which is, like I said, $8,080. But each week would be around $2,020. Now this is an income combined with my income and my husband's income. We combine everything. We don't have any separate accounts, separate budgets. We combine everything. That's why, as you can see here, there's an income part where I would put one of our incomes plus one of our incomes, and then the total amount for that week. And then by the end of the month, I will total everything out here, down here. So for our bills, we have tithes. Now tithes I left empty because that will depend on what our income is for each week. And so that's why I don't have a total for that, but I did kind of estimate it from the $2,020 per week. So that would be about $202 per week. And I accounted for that one already when I made the bills categories, the bills budget. Now, first you can see here I have debt from psychiatry. This is my psychiatrist, and for the month I had estimated to pay $40, so that will get $10 each week, each paycheck. We get paid every Friday, and so this is what we would estimate to have or to allocate for each week. And it depends on the total amount for the month. I hope that makes sense. Next, we have debt sharp. This is our medical bill. We have a total of $400 to pay this month. This is not the minimum payment. I just added some hundreds throughout the week just to pay it off faster. And then we have rent, which is estimated to be around 2,200. And then as you can see on the right side, these are already the cash breakdowns that I might want to have. I only did it for the bills because I know this is the most likely fixed. For the phone bill, we have T-Mobile, and that will be estimated to 200. I say estimated because I'm not really sure how much we'll be paying for December. As you can see here, I wrote December except for the tithes. So that's why I'm thinking in the future I might put the tithes, I might move it under wallet because it does go straight to my wallet each Friday anyway. I don't know why I put it under bills to begin with, but let me show you my planner here. This is not just my financial planner, it's a general planner that I have. So everything in red that you can see is everything that I have to pay for the month of November. Now we already saved up for this month, this October, so we're already good to go. And then so what we're saving for in here would be the month of December 2025, except like I said for the tithes. Okay, next is debt. Best Buy, we're estimating to pay around $240. Now this has the highest interest out of all the debts that we're paying, so this is not the minimum amount that we're paying. I'm putting an extra, just a little bit on here. For Discover, we have a total of $334. For car insurance, we have a total of $224. For our debt and Mission Fed credit card, we have a total of $80. For iCloud, $10. So for things that doesn't have the equal amount of value, for example, to add up to 10, I ranged it from $2, $3, plus $2 and $3. And when you sum that up, it'll equal to the $10 per month. For the debt of Chase, we're paying $40, that's the minimum. For the debt of my husband's Capital One, it's $200. And then my Capital One is $94 per month. Now we have our own credit cards from Capital One, but we share it now. These were just from when we were single before. And then for CarMax, that's our car loan. We have to pay $320 per month. This is our gas and electric, which we're saving $200 per month. This is one of those not determined yet, but this is an estimation because it depends on how much electricity and gas that we use for the month of November, right? And then YouTube, we have $30. This is YouTube family subscription, and we paid $30 for that for the month. So all in all, it equals to $4,612 for the bills category for the month. And then I didn't write in the total for each week yet because, like I said, there's no tithes in yet. Once the tithes are in there, and once we get our first paycheck for the month of October, these will be finalized and written down in pen. So right now they're written in pencil, and this one as well, the cash breakdown is always going to be in pencil because that might change. But this one, it will be written in pen once we get the paycheck for that week and once all the numbers are finalized. Next, moving on to my wallet, we have giving. We're planning on giving $20 per month. Next is gas, $300 per month for 2 cars. And then groceries, we'll be getting $300 per month. I found out that we've been doing okay with $75. Sometimes we don't even use up everything just because we do get a lot of food from my in-laws. They like to give food to us here and there whenever we visit. So 300 has been good for just us two for now. Household is getting $40. That is anything like toiletries or cleaning supplies in the house. Laundry is getting $48, and then miscellaneous is getting $40 per month. So the total of combining the bills and the wallet will be $5,360. So I combined 4,612 to these, which amounted to that, because I just want to go down the categories until I reach the total on the next page. Next is our high priority sinking funds. For right now, if you have seen my last videos, I said that I want to change high priority and low priority to long-term and short-term priority sinking funds, but not right now, just because I just started the cash stuffing, so I don't want to keep changing things around. So for now, we have high priority. Chevy registration is getting $24 per month. This was a lot more last month just because we have to pay our registration this coming month, November. But after that, we'll reset back to the minimum of saving $24 a month until next November. And then Kia registration is getting $32 per month. This is our health insurance deduction. This is getting a raise of $100 per week, so $400 per month, just because we need to save up for my delivery. I am currently, I think, 18 weeks now. Google One is getting $10 per month. That's our other subscription. And then Prince is my son. We're giving him $200 per month. Gideon is our dog. We're giving him $120 per month. This includes Gideon's health, food, etc. Next is our low priority sinking funds. So here we have hubby's self-care. He's getting $40 per month. This is basically for his haircuts. And then for his spending, he's getting $16 per month. For my self-care, it's getting $16 per month, which I don't know where to spend that yet, but we'll see. Wifey's spending, that's my spending, it's getting $28 per month. Monthsaries is getting $40 per month. For car maintenance, it's getting $60 per month. Emergency is getting $100 per month. Parental leave is getting $800 per month. We're trying to save as much as we can, even though we kind of started late, but this is for when I give birth to our son Matthew. For fees, this is for when we decide to move out of our rental here in this apartment. And so right now it's the lowest of the lowest priority, and it's getting $12 per month. Now it totals up to $7,258. This one includes the bills, the wallet, the high priority, and then this low priority. It all amounts to $7,258. Like I said earlier in the video, we might have around $8,000. So whatever is extra will go into our savings challenges right here. And then the savings challenges include saving up for our baby's first year, and then another random savings challenges that I made. And that will be my husband's decision on where he would want to put it. So this is all approved by my husband. I'm only managing our money. And this would be the teller slip once I have a total of each cash breakdown. So I hope that this cash budgeting helped. It will certainly help me for the upcoming month. I've been improving ever since I started cash budgeting, and to me it's really, really fun right now to do all of this, and I feel like I am really stewarding God's money. And I just want to share this with you all. I'll see you next time in my next video. Thank you for watching again. Bye.